Hello, year six. I hope all of you are doing so well. And in today's video, we're going to summarize what we took on Saturday's session, which is the mean, the median, the mode, and the range. All right. So here the first example was about Safe, who did enjoy today's lesson. I'm sure that he had very bad internet connection. Safe got in his English quizzes in the first trimester the following marks. He got 7, he got 8, he got 5, he got 8, and he had a really bad luck in the last quiz and he got 2, God forbid. So here the mean, if I need to find the mean, we call the mean. All right, so just before we start, this is how we describe a set of data. So for example, if your parents come and ask me in the parent-teacher conference, which is going to happen after a week from now, about your grades or about your marks, I'm not going to tell them that Safe got in the first quiz 7, the second quiz 8, the third quiz 5, the fourth quiz 8, the fifth quiz 2, and if I have more, oh my God, they're just going to, oh, they're going to yawn and they're not going to get anything from what I'm saying to them. We don't want all these numbers, Mr. Ahmed. Can't you just give me the average? And here is how I find the average. So average is just one number. Median is also one number. Mode, one or two numbers. Range is also one number that we use to describe a set of data. So here, for example, the mean or the average of this set of data is found by adding all the numbers up. So the first thing that you need to do to find the mean, which is also called the average, add all the numbers in the set up. So let's do this. 7 and 8 is 15. 15 and 5 is 20. 20 and 10 is going to be 30. Done, mister. I added them up. What am I supposed to do next? Divide them by the quantity. How many are they? I have one number, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. So it's going to be 30 divided by 5, which is going to give us 6. That's it. And this is the mean. So if I'm talking to his parents, I might give them the average of his marks, the average of his grade, and I might tell them he got 6. His average score is around 6. So this is how to find the mean. Add all the numbers that you have in the set up, and then divide them by how many they are. If they are only 4 numbers, then divide by 4. If they are 5 numbers, divide them by 5, and so on. All right. Here is another example of the mean. If we have this set of data and we need to find the mean, the same steps exactly, mister. Add all of them up. 14, I'm going to add, for example, here, the 8 with the 2 is 10. 10 and 14 is 24. 24 and 5 is 29. 29 and 9 is going to become 38. So 29 and 9 is 38. Now, mister, I added all of them up. Then divide them by how many they are. How many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are 5, mister, again. All right, no problem. Then divide by 5. Doing the long division. Mister, shall we use remainder or decimals? Of course, if I'm sitting with your dad or with your mom in the parent-teacher conference, I'm not going to tell them that, for example, Karma Hassan got 7 remainder 3. Her average is 7 remainder 3. They're just going to look at me. They give me this weird look. What are you talking about? What do you mean 7 remainder 3? They want a number that is understandable. They want like maybe like a fraction, like I said them, it's the average is 18 out of 20, or I give them like a decimal. So here we're going to use a decimal. 38 divided by 5. It's not in the 5 times table, mister, so we're going to divide it using the long division. Here is going to be 0, of course. We practiced this a million times, so I'm not going to waste the time on this in explaining it to you. I'm just doing it in front of you very quickly. After subtract, here is 3. 0.0, put the point up, put the 0 down. 30 divided by 5 is 6. It's 7.6. So the mean or the average score is 7.6. That's if you don't have the number in the times tables, use long division. That's everything about the mean. Even easier than this is the mode, which is the most repeated number, as you see here. The most repeated number in the list is your mode. So here, for example, what's the mode of Malik's score? Or it can be asked to you in another way, guys. They might say, what's the mode or what's the model score? Both of them are the same. So the mode and the model score are the same. Okay, guys? So here, it's just, they both mean what is the most repeated number in the list. I have here 1, 2, 3 sevens. I have 2 eights. I have 2 tens. Mister, it's 7, mister. It is 7. The mode here is 7. Okay? The most repeated number is 7. One of your peers or your classmates asked me today, what, mister, if we have like more than one mode? Like if I change this from 7, I change one of the sevens, I made, or I change this 9 and I write here 8. Now I have 3 sevens and I also have 3 eights. Which one is the mode? Both of them. You write 7 and 8. Both of them are mode. So the mode is 2 numbers. Sorry about my handwriting. All right. So here 7 and 8 is the mode. So if it's the most repeated number, if I have 2 numbers that are repeated the same way, so write both of them down. The range, even easier than the mode and the mean. The range is to find the range, we subtract largest minus smallest. Which number here is the largest? The largest number here is 25. Which number here is the smallest? The smallest here is the 4. So it's 25 minus 4, which is exactly 21. And this is how we find the range. This is how we find the range. 25 minus 4, largest number minus smallest number, which is 21. The last part over here of this lesson is the median. So, oh, now here, no, this was a question that was given to your classmates or that was given to you guys, and I asked you to find the mean, the mode, and the range. To find the mean, to sum this up, or to just remind you here, to find the mean, we add all the numbers up. 44, we divided it by 5 using long division, gave us 8.8. And here the mode is the most repeated number, which is 12. And the range is the largest number minus the smallest number, which is 12 minus 3, and it gave us 9. The last part of the lesson, which is the median. To find the median, we must arrange all the numbers from least to greatest or from greatest to least. It doesn't matter. So here we arranged this. This is the first thing that you need to do to find the median. Arrange all the numbers from smallest to greatest. 2, 3, 7, 10, 12. Great. Thank you. Another person chose to arrange it from greatest to smallest. No problem. 12, 10, 7, 3, 2. Thank you. First step is done. Second step, mister, the median is the number in the middle after arranging them. So after arranging, the number that is in the middle is your median. So here, dividing here, crossing, you can, to find the number in the middle easily, just here, from one from the left, one from the right, one from the left, one from the right. The number in the middle is the 7. Mister, without doing the crossing thing, I could just tell that 7 is in the middle. Why are you doing this funny thing? It's just because you might have a very big and long list, and it's going to be really confusing to find the number that is in the middle. So that's my technique to find the number that's in the middle easily without getting confused. Cross one from the left with one from the right. Left, right, left, right, left, right. The number that is left in the middle at the end is going to be your median, which is here, the 7. If you follow the same technique here, if you arrange already from greatest to least, you're going to also find that 7 is the number that's in the middle. So the median is the number in the middle after arranging. Some of your peers asked me, Mister, what if I have 2 numbers in the middle, not only one number in the middle, like here, 3, 5, if I have this list here, 6 numbers, no problem. Arrange them also from least to greatest. 3, 5, 5 again, 7, 8, 10. Mister, I arranged them this way. I arranged them. Okay, what's the number that's in the middle? I have no number in the middle, mister. Look, if you don't believe me, look here. I just crossed one from the right, one from the left, one from the right, one from the left. Look, mister, I have 2 numbers in the middle, not only one. Awesome. Great. Thank you. Add both of them up. 5 plus 7 is 12. Then divide the answer by 2. Always, mister, If you have two numbers in the middle, yes, always add them up. 5 plus 7 equals 12. Then what are we going to do? You're going to divide it by 2. So 5 plus 7 is 12. Divided by 2 is 6. This is your median. Oh, mister, you could have just easily said it's the number that's between the 5 and the 7, which is 6. Perfect. But in many other numbers, it's going to be hard to find it. If I give you 7 and 13, if I give you 8 and 12, you're not gonna find it that it can be easily found in the number that is in the middle exactly. To find the number that's in the middle exactly, add them up and divide the answer by 2. 5 plus 7 is 12, divided by 2 is 6. In another example here, if I found that the number after I added them is not just 12, it's not an even number, mister. If it was like 13, how can I divide it by 2? Oh, you have the long division using decimals, you're going to find it that is 6.5. But there is a much easier way. The half of an odd number, like for example, the half of 15. Go one down, it becomes 14. The half of 14 is 7.5. Always put the 0.5 there if you have the half of an odd number. The half of 19. Go one down, 18. The half of 18 is 9.5. Put 0.5 there. So 9.5. That's when you divide by 2 an odd number. When you divide an odd number by 2. Here is the last question. Put 5 numbers that have a mode of 7. This came to one in one of the checkpoint tests. You can just put any numbers, but the most repeated number must be which is the mode, must be 7. So I can put here, for example, 7, and put here 7, and the other 3 numbers, any other 3 numbers, 1, 3, 5, it doesn't matter. So just the most important thing is to have the most repeated number, 7. Thank you so much, year 6, and see you tomorrow.